Pranam, Namaskaram. Welcome to this session on practical aspect of spirituality. Because practice will make you perfect. Without practice, thousands of tons of theories is not going to help in anymore. Rather, more argument, more theories will make situation hard and arguments, and instead of light, it will produce more heat. So practice will make you perfect. So this is one of the advice, a very important, vital advice of Adi Shankaracharya. Now, who is the Adi Shankaracharya? Adi Shankaracharya was an incarnation of Lord Shiva, Shankara Bhagavan, who was present in ancient Bharat about 6th or 7th century AD, around that time. And his credit goes that he is the first ever person to bring out the Bhagavad Gita from the big volume of Mahabharata and produce it and present it to the seekers as a separate volume, Bhagavad Gita. And he is the first person who wrote commentary on Bhagavad Gita. It is still famous. Adi Shankaracharya's commentary, Bhagavad Gita with Adi Shankaracharya's commentary. After Vyasadeva, the mighty genius of Dwapara Yuga, Shankaracharya came in Kali Yuga, and he propagated the same, and he complemented and supplemented the work done by ancient sage Vedavyas. Vedavyas was considered also an incarnation of Vishnu Bhagavan. Anyway, coming here, there are 4 Vedas, there are 108 Upanishads, and there are many Puranas, and immense volume of knowledge in different styles, different presentation, different platforms. So, the sincere seekers, taking into consideration the limited time allotted to a human being in this life, and taking into consideration the immense volumes, infinite volumes of knowledge and spirituality, they asked this Adi Guru, he is also known as the Guru of all Gurus, Adi Shankaracharya, that what should be, in brief, what should be the duties and code of conduct of a human being which will remove all sufferings, will remove all confusion, remove nervousness, and clearly he is to see the path and reach towards the goal of perfection. He quoted pranayamam pratyaharam nitya anitya viveka vicharam kurbhavadhanam mahadavadhanam. Again, pranayamam. Prana means controlling the restlessness of the mind through controlling the restlessness of the prana. Because mind has taken origin from the prana, and the whole creation is the externalized restlessness of the prana. The next power is the mind. So, through pranayam, pranayam is a bounden duty. When I say pranayam, it is Kriya Yoga pranayam. In pranayamam, one should perform this special breathing technique of controlling the prana through which you control the mind. So this is a bounden duty of every human being. And then pratyaharam, the mind due to the process of creation is bahirmukhi. Bahirmukhi means externalized. It is restless. It cannot dive inside to go to its source, to know its pure immortal aspect, the spiritual aspect, the Sat-Chit Anand aspect. So pratyahara means you try to control that mind and withdraw it from the externalized direction to internalized direction, to concentration within the soul, so that you know the inner truth about yourself, and you will be free from all types of sufferings and confusions. Pratyaharam. So the naturally bahirmukhi man, the externalized mind, through the senses, you try to control their outward going and draw it in toward the soul center. Nitya anitya viveka vicharam. Some wisdom is necessary to have a proper perspective of life and its management. Nitya anitya viveka vicharam. The whole creation is from the Creator, and the whole creation is destructible. Everything material is destructible. Your body, your mind, your intellect, your ego, everything, all structures. This human body is made up of the five great elements. Khiti, Apa, Teja, Maru, Vyom. The earth element, solids, the water element, liquids, the fire element, the temperature, the air element, and space. And they are all destructible. And the whole externalized creation is made from this, the body, the three bodies, physical, astral, causal. So they are all destructible. And there is no real happiness in it. Destruction and death means suffering. And that is more pain. So you have to know the truth that this so grandeur of nature, this splendor, the nature's splendor, which dazzles the senses and the eyes, is destructible. The more you pay attention to it, the more you'll be victim of disease, decay, and death. And instead of joy, you get sorrow and suffering. So daily, spend some time to think about the temporariness of this externalized material world. And through meditation, through studying scripture like Bhagavad Gita, and through listening to the Guru's instructions, you develop your wisdom. You be aware of your wisdom, of your third eye, the wisdom eye, the spiritual eye, which removes all destructions and all material weaknesses and sufferings. So you have to develop that. And it is in your hands. Nobody else is going to give you. The Guru will give you the technique and will guide you and to bless you. But actually, you have to, you can take a horse to the water. You cannot force to drink it. Similarly, your mind. Nobody can make it automatically realize its immortality because it is so restless. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself, he has told, the mind is dangerous, very restless, turbulent, and uncontrollable. So there you have to practice. And that's why these are the basis of practice. Acharya Shankara, out of compassion for the human beings, had to save time and space. He told, this is the greatest work and duty and mission of a human being. What are they? Pranayamang pratyaharam nitya anitya viveka vicharam kurbhavadhanam. This is the greatest worthy action. Mahadavadhanam. So that's why these are in a few words, this is the code of conduct of a person's journey in this life. And if it happens automatically, once you do it and you leave the body without fulfilling it, it is actually transcend. It goes beyond up to the next birth also. It brings you the same power to practice. So the practice in this life is never destroyed. The seed remains. I am not telling my words. It is Bhagavad Gita assurance by Sri Krishna Bhagavan and also by Adi Shankaracharya. Thank you very much, and may God bless you, guide you, protect you, and inspire you, and remove your troubles.